shimmy, yeah.
Hurling fever grips Croke Park. Amazingly, it's the sixth meeting of these teams. It's handled today by James McGrath, the Westmeath official. His second All-Ireland hurling final replay. He was in charge, of course, last year as well. Now the band haven't got off yet, and eventually the referee just decides throw the ball in and let's get on with it. And it is Cork who play from left to right in the first half, hoping to make a good early impression here. Park Cronin, the captain, coming out here, leaving it as far as Stephen MacDonald, across to the far wing. Coming up to pick it up is Conor Lehan. Got on the point last week, well blocked down this time by the roving Conor McGrath. Does an immense amount of work for this team. Meant to be at corner forward, but he's back helping out. Lehan goes after him. McGrath hits that shot, but hits it just to the right. Worth a go, he probably felt. It would have been a huge boost for his team, but his work rate is immense. He fares on him this afternoon. Difficult man to contain. Coming out with this one is Pat Donnellan, Clare captain, hoping he'll be lifting the McCarthy Cup at the end of all of this. Driving forward, John Conlon, looking over his shoulder here to see William Egan after him. Strikes it off his left and puts it over the bar. Opening point of the match, scored by John Conlon. It's taking just over a minute to produce here. Good individual work, bounced it off the ground, then 45 metres out from the target, off his left-hand side, avoided the hook of Egan and put it over the bar. Puck out once again by Cork to try to win this one, and it breaks down here as far as Seamus Harnedy, driving it from 20 metres out, a point they've needed to settle down the teams, 2 points to 1, and as in the first match, Seamus Harnedy gets the first point for Cork in this game.
Yeah, you saw Cian McCarthy under that, pulling very hard under the dropping ball, and obviously that's something they worked on. That's why he's in there, and great ball picked up by Harnedy.
Field pursued here by a couple of Cork players. One of them is Daniel Carney. Can he catch up with him? What a run through the centre here. Across towards O'Donnell, and O'Donnell goals. This is the man they brought in because of his real goal threat. His fourth championship goal, justifying his selection. A goal in the 6th minute. What a boost this is.
Well, Joe, what a run by Pat Donnellan, first of all. But he shouldn't be able to walk up the centre like that. But a great hand pass, and what a finish, low and hard into the net.
Down there, into the corner to Conor Lehan. A lot of work to do from here. Takes on Donald O'Donovan. O'Donovan challenges him high, loses him completely. And Conor Lehan has a shot and puts it over the bar. Brilliantly done by Lehan. All of a sudden there was an enormous amount of space in front of him. He actually could have carried it another 20 metres, but he had enough confidence in himself. He backed himself from this angle here, hit it over the bar brilliantly.
Yeah,
1-4 to 4 points.
Jerry had, but
the referee, here comes Colin Galvin from 65 metres out. Conor O'Sullivan comes across to try and cut it out, but that first touch has to be good because Conor McGrath is in immediately. He's got a support player as well, and there's another goal, and he's done it again. Amazingly, Shane O'Donnell with 2 in the opening 12 and a half minutes.
Yeah, you'd have to say, Joe, great ball across, but you know, Conor O'Sullivan, normally so tidy, made a mistake, but Conor McGrath still had a lot to do. But what a run, straight down the middle again, beautiful hand pass. And Shane O'Donnell, who wasn't in the team all week, comes in, 2 goals in the first 12 minutes of an All-Ireland final. What a dream for him.
Could be Egan's, comes onto it swiftly, solos forward, the man from Kilbrinn into the inside forward line. Park Cronin there with Cian Dillon, who's lost his stick, and the referee says you were pushing and it's going to be a free in.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. He was definitely very, you know, he looked all eyes on the ball, and you know, sometimes that wouldn't be given, but he was very close to him, maybe half up in his back. But
and they're bringing up the goalkeeper.
And finally, you know, there's loads of room out there, and anything can happen in this game.
Well, if you were the Clare manager, what would you do? You'd bring everybody back, of course you would. Now, what can Anthony Nash do? Onto the 13-metre line, and he's got to go. Somehow he squeezed it in. 16 minutes are gone, and an amazing start to this final. 2-5 to 1-5. Anthony Nash gets his 3rd ever championship goal. Watch this, sailing it over the head there of Pat O'Connor and everybody else. There was no stopping it. Venomously struck. Look where he went to, onto the 13-metre line. Bang!
And all the goalies hurled inside. But Jared, the problem there is everybody's nearly leaving it to somebody else. Now, he couldn't save that shot anyway. That is a rocket, and if that hit somebody, you know, I think he was rising it into the 13-metre line. It's crazy, it's dangerous, but it's under the rules. He's well entitled to do it.
Who will react to that score? It's Clare who've got it next. John Conlon, he was being held. It's got to be a free in, and it's got to give a chance now to Colin Ryan to put another one over the bar. Into the half back line of Cork. coming out to collect it. Conor McGrath's looked very lively in the match so far. Galvin composed, drives it back in there. Two Cork players go for the one ball in between them, they've missed it, and O'Donnell's in for a hat-trick. O'Donnell has got it! Horrible defending, brilliant finishing by Shane O'Donnell, and there seems to be no way to stop him. He's got goals after 6 minutes, 13 minutes, and now 19 minutes of this match, and he's made it 3-6 to 1-6. That should have been defended better. There was nobody there when the ball was blocked down and knocked to O'Donnell, and he just bounced it in past Anthony Nash.
Yeah, but you'd have to say there are a couple of things there. An absolutely lovely flick down by John Conlon, but Shane O'Neill caught completely ball watching, but he still had a lot to do. Look at that for a finish.
Posed. Broken down here well. This time it's Conor O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan again in towards Park Cronin. It's one-on-one in there until the reinforcements arrive, and that's Seamus Harnedy. Harnedy slings it over his right shoulder and puts it over the bar. He's a really good, gallant young player, playing in just his 6th championship match, continuing to mature and to grow as a player. Helped out there by Park Cronin, down as far as Harnedy. He had an immense amount of work to do, made an angle for himself, did well. 3-9 to 1. 2 goals and 5 points already scored in this year's championship by the goalkeeper. Comes again. Dropped in there dangerously, well batted out by the Clare defence this time, out as far as Brendan Bugler. Aware that he could be hooked and challenged. Harnedy was the last one, and he's left it behind. Horgan's got it, he stole it away and he put it over the bar. Well, a wonderful bit of pinching that time by Pat Horgan. When that ball came out, Clare looked to have it. It was Bugler who was making his way out, then dispossessed there, left it behind after the ball was intercepted and over the bar. Half-time at Croke Park. The referee signalling that that is it for the opening half. A half where the name of Shane O'Donnell pretty much rings around the stadium here. Goals after 6 minutes, 13 minutes and 19 minutes. A response by Anthony Nash, a goal from a 20-metre free. An absolute blaster after 16 minutes of play. O'Neill loses it, and out comes Podge Collins, feeding it here as far as Tony Kelly, right on the sideline. Trying to get loose here, and he does so, succeeds brilliantly. Got a lovely bit of force behind that. Brilliant accuracy. He's some player. 2 points for Kelly, and Clare have got the first score of the second half.
Ger, that's an incredible score. Look, on the sideline, nothing on, 3 Cork men around him, and he cuts back inside. And there's very, very few players in the game could take a score like that. What a player for a 19-year-old.
They're in that Cork full back line, helping out Conor O'Sullivan. Murphy's there, Shane O'Neill and Conor O'Sullivan. That's the makeup really of the Cork full back line for the second half. O'Donnell's gone out into the half back line. Meanwhile, Stephen Moylan hits it and puts it over the bar. Will he be the star of this match? His dad was the man of the match in the 1976 All-Ireland final, Cork against Wexford, and he's come on as a sub at half-time and he's put it over.
Yeah, lovely tidy scored. Here's Conor Ryan just before that fantastic catch, which you'd have to say the Cork backs in the last 15 minutes really have got on top of the Clare forwards. They're cleaning up, they're picking up all the breaking ball, and they're doing very, very well, and Cork are really back in this game now with every chance.
Once again it is Conor O'Sullivan. Again he looks around to try and lay it off. It's his first instinct to always retain the possession, not just give it away helter-skelter downfield. Sometimes perhaps it's a better option, but he's very careful and very cautious about how he uses possession. That's Pat O'Connor trying to get the ball out of defence for Clare. One back by Cian McCarthy, looking for a better second half now. Into space here. Cian Dillon wins the race. Doesn't get the ball, however. Patrick Cronin is there alongside him. A little pile-up of bodies. Harnedy went down, and the referee has given Cork the free, and you can judge by the booing of the Clare fans. They don't agree with it one little bit, and Davy Fitzgerald wants to add his weight as well to the argument that it shouldn't have been a free there, and the ball has been moved in now, and the referee is telling Davy Fitz, off you go there. So James McGrath not endearing himself to David Fitzgerald, the Clare manager. Here, Tony Kelly, big one in towards Shane O'Donnell, gets away from Shane O'Neill. Onto it he comes, threatens danger. O'Neill's on the ground, and O'Donnell composes himself and fires it up and over the bar. 3 goals and 2 points now for Shane O'Donnell, the youngster from Éire Óg. And it means Clare go back in front again. And it's Clare's first score since the 37th minute.
And you know, if a point can be worth more than a point, it can't be, but that's a huge score for Clare. You know, they're really first bit direct hurling in the second half, and O'Donnell won the ball well and a great score.
Looked like it was going away from him. Knocked back, come Cork, and Conor Lehan. Lehan shortens the grip on the stick and puts it over the bar. No, he doesn't. He's put it wide. Cork fans were cheering. He's put it wide. He missed it. And Clare remain in front by 20 points to 19, or 311 to 116. Helped out by Conor McGrath, trying to steal inside. Moylan's after him. Right across towards John Conlon, who got the first point of this final, and who now could get the latest, and he has. And now that might certainly begin to settle things down. O'Donnell getting one, O'Connell getting one, and now there are two between them. Yeah, the tactic of Clare's earlier, the quick line ball. I think Stephen Moylan did get a nice tap in the elbow there from John Conlon, going for that line ball, but a great ball across the field there from Conor McGrath, who I think has been absolutely fantastic for Clare, and is the one who goes off. Here's a chance. Lehan stopped. 3 men ready for it. Harnedy scores. First ever championship goal for Seamus Harnedy, coming in the 60th minute. And so with 10 minutes to go in the All-Ireland final, the teams are level once again. Look at the number of players waiting for it, and Harnedy was the one who availed of the opportunity after such good work by Conor Lehan. Hit that one, came back off the defender and buried in the back of Pa Kelly's net. Beautifully flights it forward here towards Cathal McInerney. In goes Conor O'Sullivan, but emerging from it is Conor McGrath, and he means danger. He's got a player over. He buries it in the back of the Cork net. Conor McGrath. 62 minutes are gone. That could be the goal that will drive Clare forward to collect the Liam McCarthy Cup. It was poor defending, but there was no denying the quality and the run and the strike of Conor McGrath. His 4th goal in championship hurling, his 3rd this season. But then that Conor McGrath goal in particular, after 62 minutes, that was the one that set Clare up here. They're still going, Cork, still looking for it. And they've got it! Stephen Moylan. Well, it's his 3rd championship goal. He's put 3 between them, and there's still going to be about the best part of 2 minutes to go.
Absolutely brilliant goal, Joe. What a catch, Pat Cronin, and a finish. The goalie hardly moved. A brilliant finish by Stephen Moylan.
Well, they're probably wondering, are we going to lose this? And he gets the ball away far enough. 40 seconds to go. Down to the man who's left out, Dara Conan. They're ahead by 3, Clare. Looking to try and put it over the bar. Very tight angle. He might get a chance here. He does. He walks it all the way in. Dara Conan. That is amazing. 5-16 to 3-16.
Well, you couldn't make this up during your wildest dreams. And Derek Conan showed great composure there. He really had he was right not to go for a shot, because he would have given a free puck out if he sent it wide, and he carried it in and ended up in the back of the net. It's all over.
It's all over. Clare are the champions. Davy Fitzgerald has done it. It's taken a replay. It's taken a magnificent match. One of the great finals. And he can scarcely believe it, but he's achieved wonders with this young team. They've come from the bottom of the pack in the last few years to win their first All-Ireland since 1997. Final score, it's Clare 5-16, it's Cork 3-16.